right? If you just say, I'm going to do my 10 push-ups today, you're going to leave too much to chance. You're going to get busy, you're going to get tired, and you're going to keep on punting it off to later, and later usually means never. So to keep yourself from putting it off, we're going to use a method called habit stacking, which is one of the best ways to build a new habit. Here's how it works. To use habit stacking, you identify a current habit, right, that you already do each day, and then you stack your new behavior on top of it. Right? This concept of habit stacking in behavioral psychology is known as an implementation intention. And in this one study I want to share with you, published in the British Journal of Health Psychology, researchers looked at two groups of people that were trying to build an exercise habit, right? And the group that simply relied on motivation alone, they had a 35% success rate. Right? But the group that explicitly stated when and where they would exercise had a 95% success rate, which is huge, right? So your brain already has these powerful neural pathways built around your current habits, things like brushing your teeth, making coffee, turning off your alarm, right? And with habit stacking, all we're doing is piggybacking on top of those existing pathways. Right, so here's a quick formula that you can utilize for creating your own habit stacks. Here's how it goes. After my current habit, I will my new habit. Right? For example, if you want to build a reading habit, you say, after I brush my teeth in the morning, that's your current habit, I'll read for 20 minutes. Right? That's the habit you want to build. Or in your relationships, as soon as I get into bed each evening, I'll tell my wife one thing that I'm grateful for about her. Right? When it comes to productivity or daily planning, right? While I wait for my morning coffee to brew, I'll write down my one most important goal for the day. Right? So you can utilize habit stacking for virtually any habit that you're working to develop. The only thing you want to keep in mind, and very, very important, is that the key to habit stacking is to tie your desired habit, right? The habit you want to build, to something that you're already doing on a daily basis. All right, so your actionable insight for day number 2 of the Habit Building Challenge is this. First, I want you to think of a habit that you currently have, right? Identify a rock solid daily habit that you do naturally every day without thinking about, without fail, right? Brushing your teeth, making your morning coffee, going to bed, whatever rituals and normal things that you do on a daily basis, anything that you are already habitualized to, something routine that you do. No matter how boring it is or how exciting it is, it's just got to be a habit that you currently have. That's step 1. Next, I want you to think about a habit that you want to develop if you haven't already thought about it. Right? For today, we're using the tiny habit that you created in day 1, yesterday. Now, what you want to do is use the habit stacking formula to bring it together and make it happen. All right, write it out, saying, after I do my current habit, I will do my new habit or my tiny habit. For example, after I turn on the coffee maker, I will do my 10 push-ups. Or after I brush my teeth, I will read 1 page of my book. Cool? So go ahead and make your own habit stack right now. Use the habit that you identified yesterday, your most important habit, then the tiny version of it, and plug that in. Create a habit stack of your own. Attach it to a habit that you currently have, whatever it may be. And then immediately after you do that habit, boom, do your tiny habit. And this creates momentum because you're already doing a habit. It's a habit that you already have in place in your life. And all you're doing is just naturally keeping up the momentum by attaching the new behavior that you want to develop into an automatic habit to that thing. So practice your habit stack, write out your habit stack first, and then first thing tomorrow, practice it. If you've got time to do so today, practice it today. But within the next 24 hours, take action and create your own habit stack to help you make your own habits take hold.